Build professional skills this semester with Adobe Creative Cloud and create standout work both in and out of the classroom. Save big on professional creativity tools. Students get 65% off Adobe Creative Cloud, including Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, Acrobat Pro, and 20 plus creative apps. No matter what project you're working on, Adobe Creative Cloud apps can help you take it to the next level. Visit adobe.com/student to learn more.
Happy Thursday. Good morning to you, Noam Layden. Start here on the Diamond in Arizona, where the Mets dropped the middle game of their three-game set against the Diamondbacks. Final score 8-5. Corbin Carroll hit a go-ahead grand slam off Edwin Diaz in the eighth inning, part of a two-homer night that helped sink the Mets. The Mets overcame an early 4-run deficit and pushed ahead 5-4 in the sixth on Pete Alonso's sac fly to left field. They trailed 4-0 heading into the fifth, but tied the game with a 4-run inning. Harrison Bader had the big blow, drilling a two-out, two-run homer to left that made it 4-all. Mets right-hander Luis Severino struggled through much of his start, needing 100 pitches to navigate 4 2/3 innings of work. He gave up 8 hits and 4 runs, striking out 9. With the loss, New York fell 4 games behind the Atlanta Braves for the final National League wildcard spot. Up next for the Mets, David Peterson gets the ball in the rubber game finale of this three-game set in Arizona. First pitch from the desert is scheduled for 3:40 p.m. this afternoon. As for the Yankees, they were shut down again by another Washington southpaw and Mackenzie Gore en route to a 5-2 rubber game series finale loss to the Nationals. The Nats kept Aaron Judge in the ballpark for a third straight night after the Yankees slugger went deep twice on Sunday to reach 51 homers on the year, putting him on pace to threaten his own American League record of 62. Judge had not gone 3 games without a homer in more than 2 weeks. He hit a soft RBI single and walked twice. Jazz Chisholm Jr. hit his career-best 22nd homer and 9th for the Yankees, lofting a 97-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle from Gore over the wall in center in the second inning. Juan Soto, who helped the Washington Nats win the 2019 World Series, went 0 for 12 in the series for New York, which leads the AL East by 1 game over Baltimore now. A Nationals lineup featuring 6 rookies frustrated Yankee starter Carlos Rodon. Rodon complained about a problem with the PitchCom system throughout the outing and was even called for a balk due to the issue that led to a run in the first inning. He'd ultimately go 5 2/3 innings, yielding 5 earned runs on 8 hits with 8 strikeouts. Up next for the Yanks, they'll get an off day today before heading home to host the St. Louis Cardinals in the Bronx for a 3-game weekend set starting tomorrow night. More news trickling out of the NFL as well as we gear up for Week 1 action next week. The New York Football Giants are unretiring the number 1 for rookie wide receiver Malik Nabers to wear. The team announced yesterday the 6th overall pick.
Who wore number 1?
Well, I was going to get to that.
Oh, sorry.
It was Ray Flaherty who wore the number 1. He played end. Noam joined the Giants in 1929. And
of course I remember,
Yeah, you remember. 1929. Of course, you were around for that. He actually coached basketball at Gonzaga for a couple years and then came back from 1931 to 1935. He later became a professional football coach. He's credited with the behind-the-line screen pass and the 2-platoon substitution system. Very notable. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1976. I just didn't know you were allowed to unretire numbers. So
I guess you can do whatever you want.
Apparently for Malik Nabers, you can do whatever you want. Also, I guess they expire too, right? 29?
Yeah, that's almost 100 years ago.
Right. It's like at a certain point, all who remember the guy are probably gone now, so. Anyway, also it turns out, Noam, that Cincinnati Bengals head coach Zach Taylor spoke too soon regarding the issue of star wide receiver Jamar Chase and his hold-in less than 24 hours after he said Chase will continue to practice this week. The 3-time Pro Bowl selection did not participate yesterday as the team continued its preparation for its season opener, so that still remains up in the air. Sports with me, Justin Ellick, Noam, on 77 WABC.